Hello, this is Big John Peterson, and welcome to Big John's Thoughts on the Market for June of 2019. What I wanted to do is talk to you a little bit about the May numbers as we've moved into June, because we're seeing a very significant and direct shift in our marketplace in the month of May. What we saw was a shift in terms of the sales and a big shift in terms of the new listings that were coming into the marketplace. So let's take a look at what some of these key numbers are. Let's start with the absorption rate. So when we take a look at the absorption rate for the overall city of Calgary last year during the month of May, we saw about 4.9 months worth of supply in the market. That has shrunk by a month to 3.9 months worth of supply in the marketplace. You look at single family homes, it was 4.25 months worth of supply. Now we're sitting at 3.3 months worth of supply. And with attached homes, again, it's gotten about a month shorter. 5.3 months last year. Now we're sitting at about 4.5 months worth of supply. And the apartment style condominiums, it was 6.8 months worth of supply last year. And we're seeing about 5.25, 5.3 months worth of supply this year. So right across the board, we've seen that the absorption rate has shrunk by about a month. In a lot of instances, that's 20, 25% less time or shorter time in the absorption. That is a huge, huge shift in the market. Now, why did that happen? Well, what we saw is we saw sales finally start to increase. What we saw was sales were up about 11% more sales this May than there was last May. But even bigger than that, we saw that there was a decrease in the new listings coming onto the market of 22%. So what's happening is that sales are starting to increase and get back on track, and we're seeing a huge shrink in the inventory numbers. We're actually sitting at about 11% less inventory than we were a year ago. So there's getting to be fewer homes on the market for buyers to buy. We're seeing that there's still great prices out there, so buyers are looking at buying these properties, and that's why we're seeing the sales increase. Everyone's always asking us, when is the bottom of the market? What are you seeing as the bottom of the market? What I tell them is I'll let you know what the bottom of the market is once we've started to see the recovery. Numbers like this would indicate that that recovery may start to happen. Supply and demand, and again, it's coming more into balance. And if we don't start to see more properties coming onto the market, we could see our marketplace shift back into much less homes for sale and shift more into a little bit of a more balanced marketplace, something that we haven't seen since 2014. So the last 5 years, we've been sort of battling low sales, oversupply, but with fewer homes coming into the marketplace, we're seeing that balance happen, and we're seeing a few more sales start to happen. Anecdotally, over the last 2-3 weeks, we're starting to see more offers coming in on our properties. Now, again, they have to be priced right, because the overall average price, average benchmark price is still down about 3 to 5% versus a year ago, depending on what segment of the marketplace you're in. So prices are still down, but we're starting to see more sales start to happen. So if you want to generate a sale for your property, the aggressive marketing, the focused, targeted marketing, and the right price, understanding your marketplace will now, over the last few weeks, is starting to kick in, and we're starting to see more of those sales. Still, though, all the money in the real estate transaction is being made on the purchase. There's still some amazing deals out there, and we don't want you to miss out on those. So if you are thinking about purchasing, I think it's time to get off the fence. I think it's time to get into the market, really take a look, because we could be looking back, 6 months from now, looking back right now and going, geez, why didn't I take advantage of those lower prices? Why didn't I take advantage of those great mortgage rates? And we don't want you to have that regret. Now, it's no guarantee that we're going to see that recovery happen right away, but we are definitely, with these numbers, if they can continue, we're going to see definite strengthening in the market, firming of prices, and we're going to see a little bit less inventory, a little bit less choice out there for buyers. So that is going to definitely be very different than the story we've been seeing over the last couple of years. If you are thinking about buying, just even thinking about it, or you're wanting to sell, move into something different, you don't want to get caught buying in an upward market or where there might be a little bit of upward pressure in the market, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about it. No pressure, no stress, no obligation. Just educate you on your particular part of the market, educate you on what your home might be worth, and if you don't have a home to sell, educate you on the buying process and how to go through all of that so you can take advantage of some great deals that are still out there in the marketplace. We'd love to hear from you, so any feedback on this update, please let me know. If you have any questions about buying, selling, investing in real estate, our team is here to help you. We'd love to hear from you, and maybe grab a coffee, talk about where the market is and what your real estate goals are. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend.